How's it going, YouTubers? I was just thinking about Jesus when he arrives at that place and gets out the boat, and he starts walking along and at his own pace. I mean, when you're in spirit, you are completely calm. Any person that is a master of meditation or anything like that will tell you that the peak focus is in your calmest state. Many of us, we lose focus because we're too busy trying to focus. But the thing is, we are focused when we don't try and focus. It's like riding a bicycle. It's not something you apply. It's something that just comes naturally. It's easy in the calmest state of mind. And Jesus, I can just imagine in his calmest state, so calm, so collected, so gathered, yet so bold. This man was so bold, and he's so gentle, but he's got this confidence and authority about himself in the complete calmest state and humble. And he's walking, and the disciples are around him, and the people, obviously, they want to see Jesus, and they want to hear his teaching and all that. And the man comes to him and says to him, Jesus, my daughter is sick. Please come and heal her. And he goes and he says, don't be afraid, she'll be well. And he continues walking as if nothing happened. So obviously this guy's like looking, and he's looking at the other people, and he's like thinking to himself, did this oak not just hear what I said? She is about to die. She's on the brink of death, and he's still walking. As if, he's got all the time in the world, this oak. And within all that commotion, the woman touches his robe. And, to be in that calmest state that he's in, that while everybody around him was bumping and pushing into him because of the multitude of people, he was able to feel the woman touch his robe. And he stops and he says to Peter, Peter, someone just touched me. And Peter's like, but Lord, everyone's touching you. This like, everyone's touching you, Jesus. And he says, no, somebody just touched me because I felt power leave me. And he turns around, he sees a woman there, and he says to her, woman, be on your way. Your faith has healed you. Just by touching his robe. According to your faith, let it be. If you have to touch his robe, stroke his hair, shake his hand, that you be healed, let it be so. But I can tell you something. Even if you blink twice in Jesus' name and you believe it, it will be done for you. So eventually then he gets to the house. He gets close to the house, and the guy comes back to him and says, listen, you might as well leave it because my daughter's dead. You took your time about this. Again, Jesus says to him, do not be afraid, for she will be well. She is alive. And they go into the house, and there's a whole bunch of mourners there throwing this pity party and encouraging negativity by convincing the death. They are convincing the parents that she's dead with their mourning. They are showing the actions of doubt by choosing to believe that she's dead, and they are supporting that. Now, obviously, Jesus didn't support that at all, so he chased them out. And they go into the room, and he heals a girl and raises her up and says she's not sleeping. She's not dead, but she was sleeping. And that's truly amazing. And then you would exit the house so calmly. It's very important that we come to understand Jesus' character, and that we may see ourselves in that moment. to better understand who he was in that calmest state, the calmest voice, but yet so sure and so bold that nothing could waver his mindset. And that's how we should be. We should clear our minds, of all the things that we're trying to understand and all the things we think we understand, and just know that God is in control, and be sure of it, because we can be. And it's truly awesome how Christ expressed true faith in action by feeling it, not only thinking it. With his mind, heart, and soul, he was at one with God. His vibration was one with God, and no one could tell him otherwise. God's blessing you right now. Big things are coming your way. Release is coming your way. Abundance is coming your way. And everything that the devil has kept from you is coming your way. Your time of suffering has come to an end. In Jesus' name, amen.